Welcome to another edition of the most consistent, prolific, and dedicated uploads in YouTube's history. This is Sean's View Entertainment right here on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe. According to F4W Online, huge update as it concerns Daniel Bryan's position, his status, his future, the longevity behind his title reign. What does the WWE think about him? Why is the WWE worried? What is going on with Daniel Bryan? And what about John Cena? Why does John Cena play into this whole scenario? How is Daniel Bryan being positioned as number one or number two? Well, let's get into this. According to F4W Online, and some of this is by paid subscription only. Remember, you have to pay to actually see this stuff. There are higher-ups in WWE that believe Daniel Bryan isn't really as over as his yes chant, and that there was a lot of concern over his future as a top star. Uh-oh. But, story ain't over. It's said that everything is still planned for Daniel Bryan to be the number two guy behind John Cena for the foreseeable future in the WWE. Now, what I'm getting out of this is the WWE trusts. They back Daniel Bryan. They know how courageous. They know the fighter. They know the tenacity. They know the heart. They know the determination. And if anybody can match John Cena, it is Daniel Bryan. I may not be the biggest Daniel Bryan fan, but I respect his work ethic. I respect his athleticism. I respect his in-ring prowess. And although I'm a John Cena fan, I know a good wrestler when I see one. And you may say, oh, well, Sean, in order to be, a wrestling fan, you have to respect the great wrestling skills and you have to admire what they can do in that ring, and John Cena is not a good wrestler. That's a whole nother topic, okay? Just because I like John Cena doesn't mean a damn thing, okay? I've been a fan before the Attitude Era, after the Attitude Era, the PG era, the reality era, the ruthless aggression era, the 80s, the 90s, whatever it is, WCW, ECW. You're looking at a diehard ECW fan. Do you realize what great wrestlers came from ECW? You know what? Daniel Bryan would have been a good fit for ECW back in the day, because that guy had the skill. That guy could get over. And you know what? I was almost kind of thinking maybe it was the yes chant that was over. But Daniel Bryan made it over. Daniel Bryan made it a success. He took one word and he took it as far as he could. And I credit Daniel Bryan. I give Daniel Bryan a ton of respect, because like I said, if there's anybody that works as hard and goes as tough as John Cena does, it would be Daniel Bryan. So, you know, I don't have a problem with Daniel Bryan being the number two guy, because at least, unlike CM Punk, he doesn't take his ball and walk home. Okay, he doesn't leave because he doesn't like a particular storyline. He doesn't leave because, well, he's going to get jobbed out, even though he's going to get put over by Triple H. I told everybody that Triple H was going to put over Daniel Bryan. I told everybody that would listen within an ear's distance that Daniel Bryan was going to defeat Triple H. And nobody wanted to listen to me. Nobody wanted to hear, oh, well, Triple H's past record. And, you know, if you go off his past wins and taking out that shovel and burying and jobbing out. And no. Why? It does not make any sense. Why do you think the Shield won at Extreme Rules? Why do you think Daniel Bryan defeated Triple H at WrestleMania? Why do you think Daniel Bryan defeated Randy Orton and Batista at WrestleMania? Okay, it's a transition. It's a step ahead. Triple H realizes what he now knows what is best for business. Triple H is doing a lot of great things behind the scenes, and I'll tell you what, as much as you love and admire Daniel Bryan, Triple H has just about as much to do about Daniel Bryan being at the top than Daniel Bryan does. Because you know what? Daniel Bryan is taking his gimmick and he's taking the storylines that he has presented, and he's doing the best that he can with them. And right now, this Kane storyline may be a little ridiculous. I mean, I liked it up to the point when Kane tombstoned him 3 times. That was some pretty edgy stuff. But now it's getting to be a little ridiculous. But Daniel Bryan is trying to make the most of it. Now, I don't agree with all the storylines and ideas that the WWE has. And I'm not here to say that Triple H is doing everything right. But he is making the right adjustments and he's doing the proper things to ensure the future of the WWE. Like NXT, like Daniel Bryan, like The Shield, like Big E. We got Wade Barrett. I mean, Triple H is doing a lot of things right. And as many times as you want to, poke fun at him and, criticize him, the bottom line is Triple H is the man to go with for the future of the company. And Daniel Bryan is one of those guys that can step up when you need him. If you want a stellar match, if you want to get people talking, if you want to get the fans interested, Daniel Bryan is the guy to do it. Your comments and your opinions on Daniel Bryan's position and what the WWE feels about him, even though some are a little worried and a little concerned, there is also that positiveness that goes behind Daniel Bryan, the positive to never give up, kind of like John Cena. When you look at it, there are some similarities between John Cena and Daniel Bryan. You may not like to admit it, but Daniel Bryan has that attitude that no matter what you throw at him, he's just going to keep coming at you. Subscribe.